Hey everybody, hola a todos. Happy Wednesday. Feliz miércoles, feliz quarta-feira. Espero que vocês tenham uma ótima semana. Hope you have a great week. I have not posted a video for the last couple days because I've been busy. Very busy traveling, moving around, and also busy not having a gym that I can work out in. There were some of those kind of park gyms with pull-up bars and that kind of stuff, which I'll be honest, I'm just too fat to really get much use out of. So today I'm in a hotel where there is a gym that I could use, and that's going to lead me to a story. But first, mas primeiro, I've talked in some past videos about pushing yourself and challenge yourself, and how one of it is to learn new cultures and learn new languages and interact with people from all over the world and get to see it from their side of the, their side of the story, or their side of the ocean, so to speak. And so that's what I'm doing this week. I am internationally abroad. I am not in the United States. I'm in another country. I am interacting with people who are speaking to me in a language that I don't know well. The culture is different, but I am doing my best, putting my best effort in to speak with these people, to do it respectfully. And let me tell you, the reciprocity is absolutely there. I have been treated wonderfully so far during this trip. I am absolutely floored by the hospitality that I've encountered. It's fantastic. So what does that have to do with the gym? Well, I've said it before, but again, I'm going to reiterate it. When you push yourself and you learn new skills, those new skills become useful when you need to flex, when you need to do an alternate program, or you need to change lifts like I did today. Again, it's very similar that, I'm in a hotel gym and the equipment I have is stuff that I don't have at home. And because I've traveled enough to hotel gyms, I kind of have kind of a swag on what I'm going to do when I just have basically barbells and some other odds and ends to work out with. Well, not even barbells, but dumbbells rather. So that's kind of what the situation is in a day, but a little bit of a story there. So first and foremost, I go into this gym and there's a rack that's got a Smith machine and like a regular power rack with some plates and some hooks and even safeties and an adjustable bench. So I'm like, okay, I said at first, let me try the Smith machine just to see what that thing feels like because it's been so long. So I did that, and I'm like, man, this motion is foreign to me because my bench is not completely vertical, as is most people. Most people do not bench vertically because that's just not a natural motion for the shoulder joint. As you're pushing away from the chest, your arms are going to lift because your elbows are articulating down towards your torso, which brings your wrist down, which is going to bring the barbell down. So it just makes sense. Nonetheless, tried those out. The bump stop was stuck. So I'm like, well, let me just, because I noticed that there was a barbell laying on the side. I'm like, okay, let me just put on the hooks and do barbell bench press. Because the one concern was too, is there were no 20 kilogram plates, just up to 10 kilogram. So I set up the hooks and I'm like, okay, let me do these barbell bench press. I pick up the barbell, it weighs like 5 kilos. It's very light. And it's got like a rubbery texture to it. And I'm like, okay, let's try this out. So I do just the bar, and I'm like, that's okay. But then as soon as I start loading plates on it, so again, this bar has got like a rubbery grip. It's got like a platonic solid shape. It's not a cylinder. It's got like some semblance of edges. It was like triangular, cube, something like that. So anyhow, I start doing these presses, and man, my hands cannot line up because there's no knurling marks as reference. So I had to unrack it, then I have to rack and let it back down, shuffle the hand out, try and catch my balance point. I did that a couple times, worked up to 210s on either side, so whatever that ended up being, 45 kilos, I guess. And then at that point, the bar, I could feel it literally being elastic across my chest at the bottom. Like I could feel a rebound effect. So I'm like, okay, this is an exercise in futility, literally. So stripped off the plates, then went back to the Smith machine, kind of put the pattern into my brain, then executed those. Again, the muscle memory is not there, the muscle pattern is not there. It's a foreign movement for me, but I did it. It got something accomplished. Then I did some tricep extensions with some face pulls. So I got some work done in there with the stack, because that was nice. They had like, each side had a pulley tower with a stack. So I did those, and then I did some dumbbell goblet squats. Did those, like I said, at 22 kilograms for 10, and I said at 24 kilograms for 10. Then I just did this set of kind of dumbbell RDLs with 24 kilograms in each hand, and then I called it quits. Exited the gym. For whatever reason, I needed to turn the towel into the front desk. There was way too long of a line there, so I just took it back up in my room. Then went back down to the street, and I went to a local little convenience store, kind of kiosk kind of setup. Got myself some water, and I got some sweets. And let me tell you, those are fantastic. The chocolate tastes like chocolate, and I got this other peanut thing that was pretty good. And I'm back here making a video telling you that it's worth pushing yourself. It's worth experiencing new things, because you're going to build a repertoire that's going to help you somewhere else. You know, learning a difficult language before coming here has paid off. And even though I don't know the language well, I know enough to start an interaction, to try and keep up, and to show effort. And that's important. Just like in the weight room, you start building the skills, you start trying to execute a lift cleanly, and you start building, you know, you start progressive overload or whatever, and that's how you earn respect. It's just putting in the hard work, showing the effort, and trying to improve yourself. That's what matters. And for those of you who travel, you know, building a hotel gym repertoire of things you can do is fantastic to do. For me, you know, it's one of the things that I'm very thankful I've been able to do, travel for work, but, you know, within the United States. And, you know, that's allowing me to figure out, you know, hey, there's something I can do when I'm on travel and get some work done and make sure the muscles know that they're still there. And that's what I did today. Again, I'm not looking for a lot of progress from it. It's just enough to, hey, we did something, built up a sweat, and we're done. Now let's go have some candy, let's get a bottle of water, and let's start winding down for the night. Because you know what? I am tired. And challenges are hard. I am exhausted. My mind has been on overdrive the last few days, trying to navigate a different country with different cultures and a completely different language, and do it all respectfully and as confidently as I can. And that is difficult, but it's worth it. Hard things usually are worth it. All right, so until next time, happy Wednesday. Feliz miércoles. Feliz quarta-feira. And even if it is a hotel gym, don't forget, get into those gyms, hit those goals, and get swole. Peace.